What's up, world? Just waking up, man. I had another download. As you can tell, I'm still in bed, bro. I had to get up and brush my grill, wash up a little bit, because I gotta tell you before I start forgetting. Wow. Alright, let's start. I already know who the judge is that's taking this high profile case in my community. His name is Judge Hernandez, which I think I know who he is. I think I've seen him before in my past. And Hernandez with an H and ends with a Z. And let me see if I can get comfortable. A little more comfortable. There you go. So, in this dream that I had, this download, my ex, Amanda, man, she's something else, bro. She is something else. She's doing too much, way too much right now. She's out of control. She's gonna crash and burn pretty soon. It's just a matter of time, bro, for all the stuff she's done to me and the community and other people. So if she did this to me, I know she did this to other people. I'm not dumb. I didn't know she was. Now I know her whole family are part of a cult, coven, and all that. I do know. Chances are they're not doing this court case in the courthouse because they don't want eyes, ears to listen to what the judge is telling them. Or they don't want community or the news to come in and get involved because this deals with a lot of money, people. I'm not talking M's, I'm talking B's right now. And Judge Hernandez knows that. I asked Amanda, I said, how much am I getting back? She said $1 billion. And I said, bullshit. She's just capping. No way in hell it's just $1 billion. There's no way in hell. Not as many people that are in trouble that I saw through a window, through the door of a window at Del Mar. They're doing this. If they ain't doing this in the courthouse, they're doing this in one of the buildings at Del Mar on Ayers. It's a big building. A lot of steps. Tall building. And I saw my mom, fake mom, that stole me at birth, and trafficked me ever since, and drugged me ever since, and killed me all the time, poisoned me all the time, sex trafficked me all the time. I saw her, my stepdad, man, he's doing the most too. And I saw the Rodriguez family. My old neighbors, where I'm living at now, right next door, there used to be a family called the Rodriguezes. Right next door, where the Gonzalez live now, Ramiro. Before them, it used to be the Rodriguez family. Well, that whole family is like corrupt, bro. Corrupt. Drug trafficking, cartels. The brothers, all the brothers, the oldest one's a doctor. I never had any problems with him, but I still don't trust him because of who the fuck raised him. You know what I'm saying? He's just because he's a doctor doesn't mean I trust him. But everybody else, all the other brothers, man, all the way to the bottom, did the most to me as a kid. Once you find out the truth, what they did to me, As a kid, yeah, God will hang them upside down under the prison. All of them. Jerry Rodriguez, which he's involved big time. Luis Rodriguez, Daniel Rodriguez. Out of nowhere, Luis is trying to get involved now. The little one. Paul Silva's family, the Silva's family that used to live next door to me on the right side, they're all involved. But supposedly, Paul Silva's got locked up, went to school. And he's locked up right now, supposedly. Well, he has a cousin that's living there right now, and she's gang stalking me. She doesn't leave the house. You know, she gets Amazon mail, all the mail in the world, all my mail too. And her dad comes to spoils her, cuts the grass. And they don't want me to. They don't want nothing to do with me, but they want to know everything about me. You know what I'm saying? They got cameras now. They want to know when I leave the house. They got not just cameras, but cameras with microphones. So that's another reason that I got another neighbor behind me, right behind my house, with a camera too, with speakers on it. The same camera setup that my neighbor has next door. The girl, the one next door, the Silva's man. The one in my backyard, he's like the Mexican mafia. I think he's a city worker, and they hired him to live there too. To gang stalk me. They have a camera facing my backyard. When I take a shit and I look outside my window, the camera's facing my backyard. It's a little slanted, like a little bit, but you can tell the camera still can see. You know what I mean? Oh my God, man. So not only I backyard, left, front, or on my right across the street from me, there used to be one, but it's vacant right now, and they're cleaning it all up again, and which that house is mine too, I know, but that's the landlord. That's the landlord guy, right? Which is more likely that guy is the one involved too, the landlord. And right across the street from them, the Robin family, that Robin and all her family are living off me. And Ramiro's next door neighbor, which is his uncle, living off me in that green white house. Moses don't live there no more because he got too hot. And they're always in and out of that house. And I know nobody lives there, bro. It's a cartel house, bro. It's all cartels. This whole block is cartel, bro. Cartel, Freemason, gang, the Illuminati shit. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Robin's boyfriend stole my identity. Robin's boyfriend's old boss from Tiger Heating and Air stole my identity. The owner of Tiger Heating and Air used to work for him too. He stole my money and he's living off my money. He's always at the strip clubs and cheating on his wife and shit like that. But supposedly he makes good money, so that's why his wife don't fuck with him. As long as he comes back with money. Jason, Robin's boyfriend, her baby dad now, he was involved in selling a lot of doty, crack, any ice, whatever. He lives down the streets over there towards Cunningham, I think. I can show you the house. It's the street. I don't want to say I don't want to put him out there too bad, but his name's Jason. Anyways, and the Winteroff family, which is Robin's other baby dad, the Winteroffs, oh my God, bro. The Winteroffs are just like the Rodriguez family, but probably exactly the same, but maybe worse, because oh my God, bro. They're all pedophiles, bro. They touch kids, they rape kids, bro. They rape them. They don't molest them, bro. They rape them, bro. Boys. girls, boys, they like boys, bro. Jerry, Daniel, they like boys, bro. Little boys. The fucking Winteroff brothers, oh my god, bro. If you stayed the night at their house, they'll rape you in the middle of this, they'll fucking tie you up and fucking rape you, bro. In the middle of your sleep, they'll fucking turn into demons, bro. Satans and shit, little Satans. Rape you as you sleep. Trust me, I know, bro. Yeah, I know. My mom's gonna burn in hell, bro. My stepdad, my grandparents that live here in my house, keeping me hostage in my house, they're gonna burn in hell. Vincent, what he did to me too, the two other dudes, they gonna burn in hell. It's his daughters, man, bumming off the government, some fraud, stealing my identity. Bro, dude, Raul Rodriguez is doing the most. I mean, Raul Sanchez, my stepdad's nephew, he's doing the most. He's going around with his best boyfriend. Forgot his name, but he's a dark, skinny dude. He's a thief, bro. These two guys will steal from right in front of your face, bro. They will steal right in front of your face, or as soon as you blink, something's gone, bro. Something's gone. They steal for a living. His little brother Andy steals too. The whole family steals. That's all they do. They steal, kill, and destroy. All these people I'm talking about, they steal, kill, and destroy. But I saw Raul Sanchez and his boyfriend somewhere around in Texas, some little town, Galveston, or I don't know, some Baytown, or not in Corpus, but somewhere here in Texas. And they're using my identity, and they're going in buildings, like sophisticated buildings, and they're passing my ID out, and they're getting in. They're entering these buildings. And this download, I was walking in next, and they blocked me. They stopped me, and they said, "I'm sorry, your paper, it's forged." And I said, "Forged?" I said, "Let me see." And I look at my signature, and it was. It didn't look like my signature. It looked like, you could tell it's not my signature. And I said, "Just let me in." Like, I was curious, what are y'all doing in there? You know, I want to know what y'all doing in there. Well, the girls didn't let me in, bro. They're macking on me. They saw me as a handsome guy. They're like, "We'd rather talk to you. We don't want you in there. We want to know you." And I was like, stuck in that trance. I was like, fuck, y'all are kind of hot. So I was already like, all right, I'll talk to you. Since you don't want to let me in, might as well just talk to you, right? Get to know you, see what's up. And then they went in the restroom. Well, I went in the restroom right after them, because I knew they were into me and shit like that, right? And they were. This was a dream. And I'm glad I did, because they all went in the stall, dude, and they're all talking about me, right? And they were talking about corrupt shit. And I was like, y'all are in on it, motherfuckers. Y'all are in on it. And I hid in the other stall, and I cracked it open a little bit, so when I see them leave, I can walk out right behind them and act like nothing, right? I'll be the ghost, like I always been. Oh shit, did I say that? I'll be a ghost again if I have to. Anyway. Well, one of the girls, the thicker chick, stayed in the stall, right? So I walk up in there, and she was all, ooh, she didn't expect me. So I was like, "What's up, girl?" She's like, "Nothing." I started, like we didn't do it, but we had a good time. We were filling up on each other and shit. because I wanted to know, dog. I wanted to see what's up, right? So I'm over there, right? I'm doing my thing with her in the stall. And actually, we had a good time. We had a good time in the restaurant, right? And she walks out, and I see Rose boyfriend. I say boyfriend because they're always together, dog, stealing. And, oh, bro, just listen to me, bro. Just listen, okay? And he's sitting outside looking out the window, and I said, hey, dude, I said, I don't have a car, dog. You gonna give me a ride home or what? I said, I don't even know this city, where the fuck we're at. He was like, yeah, I got you. As soon as I turned my head to look out the window, proof he was gone. And then another truck pulled up with a chick and her son in the back seat, right? And I just hopped up in it. It was a Dodge truck. And I was all, come on. I said, take off, let's go. And she takes off, and she was obviously meant to pick me up. You can tell, right? And I hopped up in the truck, and she wanted to take me somewhere where she wanted to, and I was like, no, you're taking me where I want you to take me. I want to go back to Corpus. Wherever we're going, I ain't going with you. I don't even know you like that. I'm going to Corpus. I don't care what you think or say. And she was acting stupid, retarded, driving around all these neighborhood blocks, trying to act like she didn't hear me. You know what I'm saying? Then my dream went to another download, right? Then I saw a bunch of people on McCardle. On McCardle right here. Right here, right? And not too far away, right here, McCardle. And on McCardle, midway on McCardle, like where the park's at. Next to the school, right there where the park's at. The soccer field park, I think, yeah. The basketball court in the back. Like right around there. There's a guys. Just, you know, they were, you could tell they were not angels, bro. You could tell they were bird watching, you know. They were the intel people, you know, see who drives by, see if they see any activity, you know. Probably they were little drug dealers too, maybe. You could tell they sold a little bit of something, right? And they're into drugs, but not big time. They weren't big time, they were just like nickels and dime type of shit. Well, anyways, these dudes, they were about my age and younger. And they get a phone call. And once they get this phone call, they all panicked. They didn't know that I was watching them. A lot of these dreams, I'm levitating. I levitate and I fly with them. I'm like their ghost. I'm like a ghost. They don't know. They can't see me. I'm like their shadow. You know, I'm like the invisible man that they can't see in these downloads. Half the time they don't see what I see. They don't even see that I'm looking at them. They don't even know I'm watching them. The other half of these downloads, they can see me and they know I'm watching them. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 50-50 chance in these downloads I get. Well, anyways. Wow. And these downloads that I get, right? They get this phone call and they do like a they did a whistle, and they did this whistle back to each other like real quick. They got these little codes, right? They do these little languages with their hands or a whistle. They'll do a little whistle. I don't know how they did it, bro. I gotta. Something like that. Maybe it was like that, maybe a little different. I could whistle, I just couldn't do it right now. I don't know why. I just gotta lick my lips and they ain't whistling. Anyways, so they check this out, man. They panic and they go to these signs, these poles with signs on them, like 15-mile-an-hour school zone signs and stop signs. Not a stop sign, but it was like a 15-hour caution walking across the street. And then these little sewer, you know, the corner of the blocks, they got sewer, where the gutter, the drains, the water, the water gutter, the gutters. Man, how do you say it? Where the water drains in the gutter, and you know how it got that opened, that metal circle where you got to open it up, and the city's going there to clean up the gutter and shit. Well, they opened it up. One of them was a tunnel, and then another one where the signs were at. They will like shake the sign or push a button on a sign, and then something will open, and then stairs will go down like a bar stairs, not step stairs. I mean ladders, not stairs. Ladder. It was a ladder. Same thing with the gutter. It had ladder. It was a ladder going down. But I'm talking about tunnel. It was like a tunnel. You know what I'm saying? And a big tunnel where you could stand in there and shit. Not a cartel tunnel. It was sophisticated where like if a bomb happened or something, they could go in there and hide. One of these tunnels, they had electricity. They had microwaves. They had like books. They had maps. They had phones, like old school phones, not cell phones. I don't think it was a cell phone, but they had phones. They had electricity. They probably even had AC in that motherfucker because they looked like they could camp in there with a little refrigerator. Like they looked like they could stay there for days. You know what I mean? Or weeks if they wanted to, if they had to. Well, when they got the phone call, they said when they strike London or the London Bridge, which is over there in France, or London over there in Europe, that this is where you go, or this is where I want you, this is where you'll be at, or the guys, I can't remember, the guys answered the phone and I think they said, did they strike London yet? I think that's what they said. Did they strike the bridge yet? Or the London Bridge yet? See, so all these people, all these secret society people, bro, that are involved in my community and worldwide, they got this planned out. They got all this planned out. And then the other day, I heard Russia strike UK somewhere. The missile strike in UK somewhere. And I'm like, wow. I don't know when this is gonna happen, but I got the download. It's in the making. It's about to happen. And when I heard that, I was shocked. I was like, wow, shit's gonna start getting real pretty fast, just like I said, because I'm making my own bank. I'm taking my own money back. I'm getting my money back from everybody that stole it. So as we transfer wealth, the wicked's gonna get mad and try to destroy what you can. You know what I'm saying? Either before the wealth gets transferred, as like a don't do it, no. Dog, you know how jealous people get. You know what I mean? So damn, bro. Oh, I actually know something's gonna happen on the 3rd. I found out through multiple sources, my spirit, my Holy Spirit. My spirit guides me to truth, all the time, bro. Every day I'm always finding out the truth about somebody or something, or the future, or the past. what's about to happen, or I get downloads, or I get proof, or I get I get exposure on my enemies, or answers, or I listen to more lies. You know what I'm saying? Or I hear more BS. You know what I mean? So I did not feel like getting up to do a video. I just felt like chilling right now. Well, in a minute, I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm gonna go take a good shower, rewind, and just digest all this info that I'm getting. Because what's gonna happen on the 3rd, it's gonna happen to Trump, bro. But it's supposedly Trump's gonna have a heart attack at 10 o'clock in the morning or at 10 o'clock at night, something around 10. Chances are it's 10 in the morning, either here on this side of the world or on the other side of the world. I don't know, but at 10. And supposedly he's gonna die of a heart attack or a stroke, or I think a heart attack. And JD Vance is ready for him to die. He's ready to pick up the torch. I mean, he's ready. He already said it. He already posted it. You know what I'm saying? He already, you know, he already put it out there. And when he does become president, Elon's still alive. Elon's not gonna make it that much longer either. Chances are Elon's gonna probably go to prison or die before something happens to JD Vance. You know what I'm saying? Because JD Vance either ain't gonna make it either, bro. He's part of all this corruption too. Whether you want to hear it or not, it's just true. Ain't nothing gonna change till all the Babylon falls, bro. Not that nothing's gonna change. Change is gonna happen. Good change every day. Good change is happening. But it ain't gonna be over with. The whole thing ain't gonna be done, complete. It ain't gonna be, what's that word? The corruption won't be over. The lies, the deception, the fucking thieving, the roaching, the bombing, the parasites ain't gonna be over till all of Babylon falls. You know, and that's why they're draining, you know, as much as they can into DC, because they don't want war over there. They want to keep running the nation. You know what I'm saying? And I understand how God plays. I understand how the devil plays. I understand on timing. I understand on patience. I understand he can't rule the world in one fucking day. Because so much exposure has to happen. So much persecution on the wicked has to happen. So much wealth transfers have to happen. You know, back to the righteous, which is me. Back to me so I can give back to the righteous. You know, give the righteous their victory as well. You know, the ones that were trafficked like me, you know, persecuted like me, poisoned like me, kicked out of the house, you know, homeless like me, you know, stolen assets and homes, you know, like me. But mine's not just assets and homes, mine's land, buildings, planes, cars, jets, palaces, you know, ranches, farms, jumbo jets, military, governments, you know. Bro, that's like 20% of it. All that shit, that's it. That's like 20% of it. For real. You don't even want to know. Then you'll understand why they fought so hard to kill me, steal from me, shut me up. All that. So, anyways. Yeah, I can't wait to jump in that shit. Yeah, man. My ex, I got a couple more minutes to go. A few more things I want to address. Yeah, and when Trump dies, that's when I'm gonna get my heritage, bro. It's like when Pope died. I got my gold back. You know what I mean? But when Trump dies, Trump's holding my heritage. When Trump dies, that heritage comes back to me, and then the city finds out, and the city gets all the information, and then they give me, then the cops or the lawyer or whatever, somebody will come finally looking for me, acting all brand new, trying to make me smile, which I'm not gonna smile. I don't think I could smile about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel relieved. Yeah, I feel grateful. But if you want to smile or you want me to talk on the news, you're really not going to get what you want, bro. Except leave me the fuck alone. Except I want to get the fuck out this city. I don't want to be followed. I want to live my own life. I want to fall in love and heal. I want to get my body back from all the shit y'all fucking injected me with. Force me to take, force me to eat. Anyways, no wonder I'm a damn good cook, bro. And a good one at that. I'm not like the best. I'm learning. Well, I know one day I'm gonna be the best. Well, my family, that's for sure. I'm gonna be the best in my tribe. They're gonna be like, hey, dog, King knows how to cook, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, chef or eat, dog. I had to learn because everybody that cooks for me poisoned me. So now it's like I don't trust nobody. I'm gonna have to make my own Mexican restaurant because I don't trust no other Mexican restaurant. I have to make my own shit, bro. I have to do everything my own, dog, because I don't trust nobody. Bankers, I don't trust bankers. Construction workers, I don't trust construction. I have to make my own landscaping, my own oil fields, my own businesses all over again. Start from the ground up, dog. Schools, I have to train the teachers and train the principals. Not everybody, but the ones that are corrupt, the ones that don't do their job, the ones that don't care. They're just there for a paycheck and fuck you. That's it. No relationship, no bond, no learning, no guiding, no teaching, no protection, not a one fuck in the world. That goes for judges, lawyers, cops too, and now city workers, city officials. Like I said, doctors, nurses, port workers, refinery workers, oil field workers. This shit gets deep, dog. Deep. I went so deep down that rabbit hole. I know all of Satan's plans. I went so deep. I got receipts on everybody that said shit about me, slandered me, lied about me, persecuted me. Oh, speaking about persecuting, I got something else to say. Killed me, poisoned me, gang stalked me, lied, fucking abused me all ways, shapes and forms. Steal from me, lie from me, all this shit. Traffic. Oh shit, anyways. Send me to prison, mental hospitals. Not just send mental hospitals here, mental hospitals fucking all the way the fuck up north in Texas. Anyways. Wichita, Texas, North State Hospital over there, some shit like that. North State Hospital, I think. It's a fucking prison over there, bro. It's a mental mental hospital prison, bro. They're forcing me to take pills so my chest could fuck. No, y'all don't even want to know what I heard and what I know there, dog. These doctors wanted to turn me into a girl, bro. They wanted my voice to change, my body parts to turn, everything, dog. That's what they wanted, right? That's not what I wanted. But they didn't tell me that. They were saying, oh, you need this because of your chemical balance in your brain is causing you to think the way we don't want you to think, because if you think like that, it'll cause a revolution and destroy our matrix, and we can't allow that. So we gotta make you have emotions like a female, which I never did. You know, I mean, they tried, bro. I felt the side effects, but they can't turn me into a man. I was born a man. You understand what I'm saying? I still grow hair, shave. Anyways, they slowed me down, man. I ain't gonna lie. They slowed me down. Now it's the other way around. Now my ancestors, my angels, are destroying the wicked worldwide, bro. Worldwide. My ancestors are gonna take out Trump, bro. My ancestors are gonna do it. Spiritually take out Trump. And when this happens, the judge Hernandez is gonna say, all right, go ahead and relocate King Richard Guerra to his new location, his safe house, whatever. I don't know where it's at. I hope it's not in the city. I hope it's somewhere else. I've had downloads that it's in the city and out the city, and I'm like, which one is it? I'm like, golly. But I think it's God telling me it's up to you. It's up to you where you want to go. And I told him, I said, I want to go to the promised land. Fuck this house shit. I want the land, but if the house is all I could get right now, so be it. You know what I mean? Just whatever. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. But I would love to go to the promised land. That's where I really belong. But maybe I'm just not quite there yet, because I still gotta lock up a lot of these elites, like the Bushes, the Obamas, the Clintons. It's deep, people. Because the property they're living on, that's my property. It's my land. King Ranch, that's my land. I own all these ranches and all these farms and ranches and all these properties that China bought, I own. The Muslims bought, I own. The Middle Easterns, I own. Houses, farms, ranches, apartments, I own them all, bro. I'm the one who owns them. This shit is deep, bro. Real deep. Real deep. See, my community wants to keep me unaware of everything. They don't want me to know nothing. But God always tells me what's up. Like today, I know the judge's name, bro. I know the judge's name. I know Amanda. Oh yeah, back to persecution. After I saw my family walk out the building, down the steps, dog, I looked at their faces, and they looked like they were mad, bro. Upset, mad, sad. Every look on their face. I saw my mom. I saw all my stepdad's side of the family, all of them. Sergio, Ashley. I saw Letty, Glady. Gina and her family, Charlie. I saw Sergio and his family. I saw, which is a cop too. Saw my mom, all her family, which is my grandma and grandpa. I saw her too. I saw them. The ones I'm living with right now, I saw them, but they're not my real family people. I just call them grandma and grandpa because I'm so used to it. I'm just so used to it, dog. I grew up with it. But they're not my real they're not my real grandma and grandpa. They've just been, they kidnapped me ever since. They've been trafficking me my whole life. They're not my real grandparents. They're just doing the government's job. The bad side of the government. The elite's job, the cartel's job, the Freemasons and Illuminati's job, corporations and organizations' job, the gangsters' jobs. This shit gets corrupt, dog. When you read about me, hear about me, you're gonna say, how the fuck? This nigga's a legend. Not how the fuck is he alive? And look at him now. He got his body back. His strength's back. Oh, y'all gonna... The way I look right now, people. Look, dog, my body, you may say, I like you, you're thick. I like those little handles or curves you got. That, you got that dad bod or whatever. Yeah, I got a dad bod, whatever. But that's not the bod I'm meant to have. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. This is not me, dog. This ain't me. I'm supposed to have hair. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. I'm going to get my hair back, too. By the way, I'm going to shave again, but get my hair back. All this is going to get ripped again. Finish my tattoos. My sleeve done, and my arm. I don't know. I'm gonna do some more stuff. You know what I mean? So when I looked at their face, they couldn't even look at each other, bro. They had that look like they heard Hernandez tell them, y'all are gonna die in prison for what y'all did. It took all of y'all to go after one person, and y'all still couldn't win. Y'all still couldn't take his money. Y'all still couldn't kill him. Y'all still couldn't shut him up. Well, back to this. I don't know if Hernandez, I heard he's a Freemason, and I heard he's not. I heard he's 50 in and 50 not. I heard he's... My ex-Amanda in my download, my dream, she said, yeah, man, you never know what you're going to get with Hernandez. He's either with you or against you. And in my head, I was like, well, it is prophecy. He can't be against me, because if he is against me, he's going to lose too. Eventually, Hernandez is going to lose. He's going to lose it all. He'll go to prison just like them. He has no choice but to abide to God's prophecy, God's rule. He has no choice, bro, in this matter. It has nothing to do with pride or ego. It has to do with spiritual law, bro. I'm the highest ranking spirit. I'm the highest rankings in the spirit realm, bro. I'm in the spirit realm, the highest ranking member in this world, in this whole world. I'm the highest ranking spiritual member in this world. No one could ever be above me, because God has it like that. Nobody could ever rule me. Nobody could ever send me to prison or jail without them getting killed, sick, dying, or getting sent to prison and jail themselves. Because the way God has it set up, it's not meant for me to be like that. And It won't ever be like that. And if it ever would be like that, God will get me out no time. He'll get me out quick, no matter what. And he'll make a way out for me, bro. He'll make a way out for me. No matter what. People in the world may say, oh, he's finished. Oh, yeah, he's finished. Man, people, you know, I heard that my whole life. I heard that about that. Oh, he's dead now. Oh, yeah, there's no way out now. And then I'm out. And then I wake up from the dead. And then I jump out the fucking box. Alive. You know, the casket. The fucking toe tag comes off. You know. Wait till you hear about my story, dog. My story is a story you'll never stop reading, bro. My story don't end. So in that case, you'll never stop reading. Anyways, yeah. You got people saying I'm a legend now. I'm like, wow. Don't let it get to my head, you know what I'm saying? That's for sure. I can't let it, not that I can't, it won't ever get to my head, you know what I'm saying? I'm not rigged that way. I didn't come to earth for clout, for fame, or to be recognized, or to be accepted, or to be, what's that word? To have your blessing, or I didn't come for the world for that. I came to be a legend. I came to build a legacy. All that other shit's irrelevant to me. I came to live and breathe a legacy that no man on earth has ever done. Not even David and Goliath, not even King Solomon, not even Moses. The shit that I'm gonna do, bro, dog, my spiritual gifts that God, supernatural gifts and my supernatural powers, I'm still at 10%, dude. 5. One day, I'll be able to split the water. Just, if I just think of it, speak of it, move my hands, I'll be able to drain the water, split the water, cause tsunamis, tornadoes. I'll be able to control every 5 elements in this world: fire, wind, air, water, earth, beast. You know, I'm talking about like right then and there. People are just noticing, hey, he has supernatural gifts, bro. He could do shit, bro. He could make shit happen. But honestly, I can't make it happen all the time as soon as I wanted to, though. I gotta wait on the Lord. I gotta ask permission. I gotta do my homework. Is it right timing? Is it this? Is it that? But later on in the future, it's gonna be right time. God's gonna say, now that the world really needs you. The world needs you now, son. The world needs you. Now that you know you're supernatural being, with supernatural gifts, supernatural powers. Now that you know that, I'm gonna give you that. Now that you're humble about it, you know. Now I've always been humble about it, always. But now that I'm ready, but now that everything is in alignment now, you know. I took you out of the pit, you know, to heal, to get your body back, your strength back. You know, we still got wars to win out there, more souls to save. now I'm gonna use you to fly over there, cause chaos, complete chaos on the wicked. I'm gonna cause you to go with your military and bomb the shit out of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna cause you to make tsunamis, earthquakes, lightning strikes, hurricanes, tornadoes, mudslides. While you're floating in the sky, while they're watching you, you're gonna do all this. Like if you were Superman. You're gonna do all this. I'm not gonna tell you other stuff. He's gonna allow me to do other things too. A lot of other things. A lot of other things though. When I had this guy in my city say, "You're not Superman," or "You ain't no Superman. I got this. We don't need you. I got this. We got this. You ain't Superman." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm not. Superman can't cause tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes and mudslides and control meteors and control animals' minds." And oh no, you're right. I'm not Superman. I'm more than that. And when I told him that, he shut the fuck up. He was all fuck. You see, all my enemies, all my ops will say, he just got $1 billion. Whoop-de-whoop, there's still more billionaires or trillionaires out there. Okay, people, okay. I'll let you think I got $1 billion. I'll let you think I'm only $1 billion rich or whatever, which I could care less about $1 billion. I breathe that in fucking 1 hour, bro. 20 minutes, I make that in 10 minutes. I make $1 billion in 10 minutes, bro. But I got roaches, trying to be like, "No, it's your stolen money, man. Don't tell them, dude. Don't tell them that you make that much in 10 minutes. Because that's your money. We're living off you, man. We're roaches, man. We're parasites, man. We gotta live off your energy, man." That is crazy, bro. When I saw the look on their faces, it was priceless. Priceless. My family, bro. Which, by the way, they got restraining orders on them. My family, all my ops got restraining orders. Rodriguez family, my neighbors. They come in my house or harassing me, especially my family, bro. My wicked family, mom, stepdad, Sergio, my real dad's side of the family, my stepdad's side of the family. They all got restraining orders. And I had it down on them. My stepdad wanted to come in my room. He just walked up in my room, started messing with my AC, and he didn't say no word to me, dog. He just came up in here. I was like, "Dude, do you know I can stab you to death right now? I'm asleep. My door is locked. You just walked up in here in the middle of my sleep. Do you know you killed me? Do you know you've been gang-stalking me, harassing me, trying to been trafficking me my whole life? You've been poisoning me my whole life. You even had me jumped, murdered, assaulted, and then poisoned and killed. You even poisoned my food with nerve agent, and my kidneys failed. I had to go to the hospital. And I'm throwing up in the backyard fucking for like 10 minutes straight. And while he's smiling, laughing. You think I'm gonna allow you in this house one more time? When you got a restraining order? Next time, if I ever see my stepdad or my mom, a fake mom, that are murderers, rapists, child molesters, pedophiles, thieving, Rico, fraud, lying, demonic, narcissist people. If I see them in this house, bro, and they harass me, I have every right to defend myself. They have killed me. They have assaulted me. The FBI knows it. The CIA knows it. You understand what I'm saying? So if they want to die, they want to die. They will die. Because this king ain't playing no more. I'm defending my life. I'm defending myself. You walked up in my house. This ain't my grandma's house. This ain't your house. This is my house. That y'all act like it's your house. That y'all act that y'all took from my stolen money, my inheritance. This is my house. God damn it. I call judgment on y'all. In the name of Jesus and God, I call judgment on you. I call judgment on them, God. If they step foot in my house, you're giving me the righteous authority to kill them and walk out free with no persecution, no cuffs. They walk out in body bags, straight to the morgue. And guess what? I'm a free man. And guess what? I got my righteous vengeance. My righteous payback. Because you're not welcoming me. You got restraining orders on you. You don't see, I had to block my parents, bro. The other day I had to block because they will text me, they'll call me, and I'm like, why does the court system allow them or even think they could work? If it ain't the court system, what in the world makes them think they're above the court system and continue to come and harass me, plot on me, whatever, blah, 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 blah. That's why I need to get out the city, bro. I don't care if I live in a city where there's only 100 people, bro. And I don't care if those 100 people are all demons. I'll take that whole fucking demons out in a week. Ah, shit. Angel Michael will be with me. God, Jesus, Almighty Angels. Man, they wouldn't know what to do with a guy like me in that city. It don't matter. It don't matter where I go. Just get me out of here. I already conquered this city. The city spiritually is already on fire, bro. Burning all the demons up already. I will be trailblazing everywhere I go. My feet, my hands have fire in it. Fire, bro. Everything I touch turns to gold. It has fire, bro. On my feet, my hands. Trailblazing everywhere I go. All my people will follow me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to worry about. Nothing. I'm just saying, I don't care where I go, just get me out of the city. Get me out of the city. As soon as I leave the city. Damn, dog, everyone's gonna say, what do we do? I used to fucking use him and abuse him. And take all his money and power and assets. Now he has the money. Now he has the power. Now he has assets. And now he ain't here no more. Anyways, y'all get the hint, dog. Y'all know what's up. I rather will promise, man. But, man, these feds, they're slow, bro. These PIs, these judges, CIA, the feds, they're all slow, bro. If they would have just listened to me as soon as I was in the hospital, as soon as I walked in that hospital, they would have never fucking wasted their time on paperwork, headaches, lies, 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 lies. And a lot of them wouldn't be going through karma later in the future, because a lot of them still are going to go through karma, bro, for not listening to me, not obeying me, following me, honoring me, respecting me, protecting me, letting them attack me like I don't know, that they're like they allowed them. When I got to the hospital, bro, they allowed every person to come and attack me, poison me, fucking microwave me, electronical weapons on me, gang stalk me in the sky with planes, helicopters, jets, and flying hundreds, just 100, 200 feet above my house. I'm talking about every 2-3 minutes in rotation, just different planes, different jets for like 4 months straight, just from January to April, bro. Even May, I still hear them every now and then. Not as bad, but I still hear them. Like I don't see random cartel, crusty, dusty, gang stalkers, gang members passing by my house. People I don't even know walking down with crusty, dusty dogs, wearing freaking all black hoodies, all black pants, black shoes, black gloves, black plastic backpacks, and not one cop pulls up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how corrupt my city is. Oh, and I saw Jerry Rodriguez, the one I was talking about, the Rodriguez family. Oh, okay, hold on. Right before I say that, they told Amanda said, yeah, he's like, you never know with him. He's either with you or against you. He's 50-50. You never know. And I said, man, I'm gonna get my money regardless. God knows I don't deserve to be here. I can't grow here. You know what I'm saying? I need to grow. I'm done. My job's done here in the city. I need to go now. I already conquered the city. I already beat everybody. Every witch, warlock, Freemason, Illuminati, corrupt individual, mayor, everybody, bro. I already beat them all, bro. How did I beat them? By God, bro. I beat them because I have God with me. I beat them as I beat the system. I beat the matrix. I beat their Looney Tune ways, bro. I beat their demonic ways. I beat Satan, bro. So since I beat it, and I don't need to be here no more. There's nothing here for me. There's nothing. I can't even find a girl that I can trust here. I have a handful of girls that I admire here, and I know they admire me, but I don't even trust them. I don't trust them. I gotta trust them, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying they're not trustworthy. I'm not saying that I can't trust them. It's just I don't trust them right now. I need to do me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to put my trust in a woman, like, because if they were for me, I don't know. It's just not time. It's really and truly, it's just not time. I still gotta grow and heal. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of admirers, bro, beautiful women. And check 75% of the boxes. The other 25 is, are we compatible when we're together? Are we do we communicate well when we're together? Do we trust each other when we're together? And when we're not together? You know, is the sex gonna be good? You know, I know I'm good. I know I'm gonna be good, but like I don't want it to be. I want it to be good so I could, you know. And it ain't just about sex either. It's about the respect, the faithfulness. Are you faithful? Are you loyal? Are you respectful? And do you pretend to be, or do you really want to be? You see what I'm saying? And do you protect my calling? Do you support my calling? Do you another one? Do you submit to me? That's like one of the biggest ones. Faithfulness, respect, and submit, and loyalty. Those four things are like real important. And then great sex, and be a great mother, you know what I'm saying? If you got a talent, if you're a singer, or you run your own business, I'll enhance it. I'll help you. I'll glorify anything you do. Not glorify it, but I worship. But I'll make it turn to gold. I will do, man. Just watch. I'll make you shine. I will make you shine. Can you make me shine? You see what I'm saying? As I make you shine, can you turn around and make me shine? You see what I'm saying? As I make you feel good and seen, can you make me feel good and seen? Man, bro, there's this singer. She's a short, curvy chick. She sings beautiful. Beautiful. She's a little younger than me. She's 9 years younger than me. Yeah, 9 years younger than me. And the other one, she's a yellow bone. She's successful. I know she was involved. When I first met her, she was like, she didn't know. Not that she didn't know. It's just, I guess you could say she didn't know the real me yet, which is disappointing, so disappointing. When people don't see the real me, and so many others do, but the ones that I admire and like so much don't see the real me, that's terrible, bro. That's terrible. When I got homeless people that will bow to me if I told them to. They'll bow to me. They'll say, Majesty, I got your back. What do you need? I'll be like, I need you to go over here down this block and give me intel over here. Yes, sir. I'll be right back. See what I'm saying? Like that. Not I rolling them with an iron fist. I'm not egotistic, prideful king, you know, fucking a tyrant king. No, they do it because they honor me, bro. They honor me. They know who I am. And I told you this. One day, everybody's going to bow to me on their own. And the ones that don't will eventually do it on their own. God will force them to. God will make them to. Because if they don't do it on their own, they're doing it out of pride and ego. God don't want that. God wants them to do it on their own. I want them to do it on their own. I want them to do it as if it's normal to them. And what I mean by bow, when you see me, just bow your head, put your hands to your side of your hips, just bow your head. I'm not telling you to get on your knees unless you're in trouble with me. If you're in trouble with me, oh, you're going to fall on your knees, boy. You're going to fall on your knees begging for mercy, crying for mercy, begging to kiss my feet. Ones that never had problems with me or never had trouble with, just bow to me like that. Every time you see me, every day you see me, bow to me out of respect. And then after that, we could all enjoy life. The next day, I see you at the restaurant again or at the park, at a football game, bow to me again. And then we enjoy the rest of the day. You know, balling out of control, having the best time of our life. Next day again, the next game again, bow to me again. Then we have a good time. You see, that is called respect. Respect. You give me respect, I give you respect. If I don't feel respect, I'll go somewhere else where I get respect. Trust me, my cutoff game is too strong. Too fucking strong. Yeah, so when I saw my mom or all them in the building walking down the stairs right before they opened up the doors, I said, damn. I told Amanda, I said, look, they look like they heard they're gonna die in prison. And I hate to tell you people the truth, but they are. Because that's what they wanted for me. That's what they wanted for me to, that's what they wanted for me. And since they couldn't do that, they poisoned me, they jumped me, they gang stopped me, harassed me, sex trafficked me, human trafficked me, drugged me, plot on me, persecuted me, stole from me, stole my inheritance, mocked me, gang stalked me, said I was mentally ill, and then said I did this, said I did that, said I did this, said I did that, because that's exactly what they are. That's exactly what they do. Damn, bro. Been on here an hour and 13 minutes, man. I got one more thing to say. My download went to another place. It looked like Utah. It looked like tall trees. Green trees, like the trees that they snow, like where it snows. Like Colorado trees or Utah. And there was this building with big windows. And it was like a 3-4 story building. And I was levitating, I was flying. Not flying, I was levitating. And I saw Amanda run in that building, and she's running up the stairs. And she runs to these dudes. And you can tell these dudes were running the show. You know, these dudes were about my age, maybe a little younger. Healthier, you know, they're in shape. They weren't. You could tell they're spoiled living off on money. You could tell they're Freemasons, you know what I'm saying, or covens, or they look like either like royal prince, like a royal prince, or high-ranking corporation people. You know what I'm saying? Like CEOs or something. Like they had Rolexes, button-up shirts. Shit like that, khakis or whatever, slacks, however the fuck you want to stayed. And I saw these steps that go straight up back that way. And Amanda, she's a groupie, bro. Amanda does the most right now. She'll sleep with gang members. I know she slept with my real dad. I know she slept with my cousins. And all these people she slept with all my enemies, bro. Amanda slept with all my enemies, and then she wants to come back to me after I found out all this shit about her. And she goes up to these dudes, well, one dude in particular, and she whispers at him, and he goes like that, oh yeah, let's go. And they go run upstairs, he does this little whistle, I got one. And they're like, yeah, go, dog, go, go, go. And they go upstairs, and they're running to a room, and I guess they fucking or something, or sucking, fucking, I don't know. Or she's telling them information what happened, you know, King got his inheritance, his money. One or the other. And the other dude, they look like brothers or cousins or best friends. But I had a vibe like they were brothers. They looked like they were brothers, like they were related, like they were real close. Real close individuals, you know what I'm saying? So, when I saw this, I saw her run on the hallway with him. They went into the room, the door shut, and I'm levitating in the hallway, and I'm seeing them run towards me, and they run into the room, and it shuts. And I'm not a weirdo, bro. I'm not gonna stick my ear, oh, are they sleeping with each other? What are they saying? I just left it alone. I said, I don't give a fuck about the bitch. I don't give a fuck about my ex, not one bit. Which, by the way, in the beginning of the dream, she tried to sleep with me, dog. She was in my house, in my room. My grandparents let her in. I don't know why. And she was trying to sleep with me, bro. She was, cuddling with me on the bed and getting naked and shit. I was like, no. And I almost fell for it, dog. I was falling for it. And I did fall for it. But I couldn't even, what's that word? I couldn't even, what's that word? Not function. But I couldn't even get up, bro. I couldn't even get hard because she's a demon to me, dog. She's evil. She don't turn me on no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like it kind of did, but then it didn't, bro. Once I was like, nah, I can't do this. Everything's, I just can't do this no more. I can't. I can't even get hard off you. So I was always, as bad as you think you are and shit, I can't even get an erection off you. Fuck that. Like, I can't. Nothing about you turns me on no more. Nothing. Anyways, and that other down. Oh, and then at the very, very end of this story that I'm telling you, we walked out of those steps at Del Mar. Like I said, I think they're doing the court case in a building on Del Mar on Ayers because they don't want people to know about what's going on, all the corruption. They're trying to keep this shit hush hush. You know what I mean? Because if this word gets out in the courthouse, everyone's gonna be. The whole city, they don't want the whole city to get involved. They want this to be as low-key as possible. You know what I mean? Which I could care less. Like I said, I don't care about all the clout and being on the news and all that. Because I'm famous in heaven, bro. And I know one day I'm already famous here. Low-key famous, bro. Famous as fuck. And in heaven, I'm famous as fuck. You know? Glory to God. All the glory to you. To you, God. But I don't want to be making movies, doing rap songs. I got a lot of healing to do. A lot of healing, bro. A lot of workouts, stretches, better eating, and proteins, and taking vitamins again. testosterone shots again if I need some, riding my bike, motorcycle, driving, get out there, Mother Nature again, barefoot, and, cut the grass, workout, do some fucking, do some shit, dog, that I'm born to do. Barbecue, cook, get a pet or two, wait till my kids come back, you know what I'm saying, wait till Hernandez or JD Vance, or Elon or somebody lets go of my kids, you know what I mean? Because that's the next thing I'm gonna have to fight for is my kids. Once I get my money, then I gotta fight for my son, which I'm gonna win that. I'm not even worried about that, bro. I'm gonna win my son. Then it's gonna be my daughter. I'm not worried about that either, bro. By then, I'm gonna have their house, I'm gonna tell God, as I fight for them spiritually, and you too, and physically, you're doing it physically for me. Excuse me. I'm gonna make up their rooms, buy them clothes. I don't know about the clothes yet because I don't know their size, but furniture, beds, posters, bed sheets, pillows, and, entertainment shit like computers or tablets or a cell phone, something, bro. I'm gonna go all out for them. A dirt bike, a four-wheeler for my son, a car. I'm gonna buy him a brand new fucking car, you know what I'm saying? Truck, car, a pickup truck, a sports car, a sedan, a Cadillac, I don't know. I'm gonna buy him something nice. E-bikes for all of us, I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna go all out for it. And then when they come, I'm gonna be like, okay, I got food. Are y'all hungry? Yes. You only got 3 days of, what'd you come with? Just 2-3 days of clothes? Okay. Tomorrow, the next day, we'll go clothes shopping, you know what I mean? And I'll get you all these clothes. Tons and tons of clothes. Pick whatever you want. Shirts, pants, shorts, shoes, socks, boxers, underwear, whatever. Hygiene, toothbrush. Well, I'll have all the hygiene for them too. I'll have all that ready from the towels, soaps, shampoos. I'll even have cologne. I'll buy her perfume. Just the clothes. I don't want to buy clothes and then I gotta return them and then I spend money for nothing. I'll keep the tag. Not that I was thinking if I buy them clothes, I'll keep the tags on them so they know it's brand new. But I don't want to buy them clothes because I don't know their waist size or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how tall they are. Nothing. I don't know nothing about my kids. Nothing, bro. Nothing. I don't know how they look. I don't know how they're gonna act. I don't know, but I know when God brings them, they're gonna be ready, you know what I mean? Like I'm ready now to move out. Now, I had this witch tell me that my son passed away, and she tried so hard to make it sound so realistic that my son passed away. And I was laughing, bro. 20% of me, 25%, I almost fell for it. I was falling for it, and I said, bitch, you're lying, you're a liar, you're lying, you're lying. You know why you're lying? Because God told me he shall be given. He ain't going to be given to me in a casket or given to me underground on with a tombstone above him. Whenever I find out wherever he's buried or something, because y'all wouldn't tell me that you killed him or buried him behind my back. No, God said he shall be given. You think God's gonna give him to me all banged up, all fucking depressed, all fucked up and fucked off. Nah, he's gonna bring my son back healed, shining like a diamond with his body right. You know, his skin looking good, he's glowing, he's happy, his mindset's at peace, he's healthy. He's gonna do the same thing to my girl, my daughter. Michaela, I don't know what's gonna happen to her. My heart's telling me she's gonna, God's gonna save her. My heart's saying, I'm gonna save her, son. Because remember, all it takes is one to save the whole family. God saved me. He saved me, the one, to save my whole bloodline. I know God ain't gonna leave me, let me down and let me lose my daughter, Michaela. Now, my daughter, Michaela, she may go to prison. She may have to. But doesn't mean I'm gonna lose her. It just means she has to, go through her karma. You know what I'm saying? That she put me through. Which I'm totally fine with that too. She's got to learn not to ever disrespect me, to honor me. Honor thy mother, thy father. You know what I'm saying? Just like God says. Now she may come back to me, completely healed too. I'm sorry, Dad. I got delivered from witchcraft and narcissists and Jezebel, and all those spirits came out of me, Dad, and I got delivered like the Exorcist. I can think clear. I love you now. I know what you. Sorry, I put you through all this, and if God brings her back to me like that, I'll be like, all right, now I can trust you around my food, around my son, my other little girl, my little girl, which is your sister, your other little sister. I could trust you around me. I could trust you around her. I could trust you around him. I could trust you around our drinks, our foods, our clothes, our hygienes. I could trust you around our electronics. Like, are you going to be a hacker? Are you going to try to steal our identity? Like you did me in the past. You see what I'm saying? Are you going to hurt our pets? I got to look after our household. Make sure everything's safe and peaceful and in order. And if God brings her back to me like that, then I'll open up the door for her any day of the time. But if God says I gotta send her to prison for 5-10 years, I'll be clapping too. I'm clapping either way, because I know there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. At least now I know she's away from demons, and she's gonna be in there stuck in a cell, day in, day out, bro. With no TV, no AC, just chaos, bro. She's gonna break so fast, but she's still gonna have to, ride out her time. She did a lot of bad things to me, bro. Said a lot, did a lot, plotted a lot. I mean, she did the most, my daughter. Anyways, I think I said all the downloads all the main ones that I need to say. The tunnels about London, down here, not too far away, down McCardle. I talked about Delmar, the Niners, the judge, my family, during court. I talked about Amanda and those two dudes, the corporation. I talked about, I didn't tell you this. This is the last thing. As I walked out the building of Delmar, down Ayers, it was just me and Amanda. We're walking down the sidewalk, and I'm walking towards back to my house where I'm living at right here, right now, which is miles and miles and miles and miles down, right? Miles and down. I know it was gonna take me like 2 hours to get back home. Maybe like 2 hours. 2.5, 3 hours. I don't know. Depending on how fast I walk. And I didn't care because I was like, man, now I'm finally gonna. I know things gonna happen for the greater good now, in my favor and for the greater good, for mankind too. You know, things are starting to look better now. Things are starting to happen. And I'm walking down the sidewalk with her, and we're talking, right? She's talking to me, and I'm talking to her. And I said, I flipped the script on her. I said, hey, you know, you're telling me all this, you're saying all this, all that, right? And I wanna tell you something. I wanna ask you something. What does my daughter look like? What's her name? What is she like? What does she like to do? What is she good at? As soon as I told her, or who does she look like? Like, describe her to me, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I said that, poof, she was gone. I looked back and she just vanished. So I was like, you don't, when I ask you about my daughter, which is your niece, you don't want to tell me nothing. You want to keep that hush hush, but you want to sleep with me. You want to get back in my good graces, and so you won't go to prison. So you could have some bad karma come off you. So you won't look bad to the world. So you won't look trashy and crusty and dusty to the world. So you won't look like a demonic demon to the world. Because I know you told the whole world that I was the crusty dusty one. That I was a demon. That I was the one doing this and that. When you're the one who stole from me since high school. Living off my money, you and your whole family. It's funny how the day I met you, a week later, y'all get that house. And y'all act all high and mighty, brand new, like y'all are above me. With your chin up in the air, cocky as fuck. Saying that I wouldn't amount to nothing because you stole from me. I know that house that your parents are living in, that 2-story house. With my daughter in there. It's under my name. It's funny how when we first met, you weren't living in that house. But a month later, or 2 weeks later, or 2 months later, you get that house and a car. And your dad gets, has that job. Your mom's just capping off my money. Capping, bro. Cloud just... It's just funny how your whole entire family just using and abusing. It's funny how you ain't the only bad one, Amanda. It's your sister, your Mexican Mafia family. Like, I don't know that you're involved in a bunch of gang activity. You step around with Brian Trevino, which, by the way, Brian Trevino too is another bad one at FBI, and his best boyfriend, Gilbert Trevino, or Gilbert. He has a best friend named Gilbert. Brian Trevino. Amanda used to date him and sleep with him too, which is an enemy of mine. Him and all his goons jumped me when I was in 4th, 5th grade. I was in 4th grade. I got jumped by like 8 to 12 people. High schoolers, middle schoolers, 11th graders, 10th graders, 9th graders, 8th graders, 7th graders. Jumped on me when I was in 4th grade. They ran after me while I was riding my bike home. My mom set me up. Hired all these people to come jump me. About 50 feet from my house. I couldn't even make it home. And I didn't want to because I knew if I couldn't deal with this shit every fucking day, I had to stand up for myself. And me and Michael got jumped. My friend at that time, my neighbor, but he turned out he turned out to be another person that stole off me, munched off me, which another download. Him and his mom Melly was in that courtroom too. They all stole on me. Melly's living on my money, which means her husband, which means Michael, which means Monica, which means his dad, his real dad. All that Garcia family, bro. Garcia family, his mom, all my mom's best friends, living off my money, my fake mom. She has a best friend named Olga, Sandra, oh yeah, JR, Sandra, her son JR, Miguel, Amaya. They're Jehovah's Witnesses, bro. JR is a banker. Miguel was a welder. Sandra, she used to be with a guy named Richard too, también, down Florida Street, the next street, where I used to stay on Logan. He used to sell gold. Never really had a problem with Richard, but I know he's involved in shit. I know he is. How are you gonna have a ranch and cars? Yeah. Never really had a problem with Richard. He always showed me respect, but it doesn't mean that he wasn't a snake behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Now Sandra, that one was a bitch. She's a bitch. JR is a fucking hoe, dog. JR, dog. Now that he knows I'm above him, he's like, never in my right mind did I ever think you would be above me. I talked shit about you in school. I told everybody you were this, you were that. And you said this, you said that, you did this, did that. I lied about everything. Me and Miguel, my brother. We didn't allow you at our house no more because we had to keep up that image. You know, people started passing by and wondering why, you know, you would still come over, and it's because we were talking shit about you. We didn't want you around. And yeah, I know JR stole my money. I know Miguel did too. Sandra. Richard, I don't know. I don't know about Richard, but I wouldn't doubt it. But the main ones right now is the Silva, Rodriguez, the Gonzalez, Delgados, the Guerra side of my family, except my kids. Now Michaela, she's involved big time. She's involved in fraud. I mean, she's involved, bro. She's involved in witchcraft, you know, toilet magic, kitchen magic, probably. She's a demon, bro. She's fucking. I don't trust her nothing until God says, now I can. God has to tell me, you know, you can trust her now. God himself has to tell me that. If not, I don't want nothing to do with it. Nothing. So for now, I only got 2 kids, man. I got 3 blood kids, but I'm only down to 2 kids. My son, which is about 18 now. And my daughter, which is about 6 or 7 now. Which, by the way, I'm glad I don't got to deal with no baby formula, Pampers, pacifiers, diaper bags, car seats. None of, you know, potty train, you know, baby swings and walkers and high chairs and crying and doctor visits. I'm glad I don't gotta put up with that shit. She's 6 or 7. She already knows how to use the restroom on her own. You know, take showers on her own. I'm sure by now, which I hope she knows by now. She better know by now. Not, I'm gonna be real pissed off. be real pissed off. She's old enough to do it on her own. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna teach my children how to be very independent, just like their dad. To not rely on nobody. So independent that people will rely on them. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody relies on me. Because that's the only way it should be, man. We're royalty. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be very independent. I want them to know a lot of things about life. You know, my son about tools, and money, and governing, and rules, and law, and military, and masculinity, honor, respect, passion, patience, when to strike, when not to, when to rest, when not to. And I'm going to do the same thing for my daughter. But make sure she comes out feminine, you know. I don't want her to be like a guy. No. I'm going to teach her how to respect men. You know, don't ever lay a hand on a man. Don't ever spit on a man's face. Don't ever hit a man. You know, no matter what, don't hit a man. Don't ever disrespect a man. Stay loyal, faithful, and respect respect men. And I promise you, Mia, you're gonna go far in life. And you're gonna set the bar so high, people are gonna, women, and little girls are gonna want to follow your footsteps. Because your dad taught you right, your dad raised you right. They're going to admire everything about you and adore everything about you. Protect everything about you. And respect everything about you. So, anyways, man, right before I hang up, one more thing. Like I said, there's 5, 6, 7 girls, that 2 for sure. 2 right now that are on my radar, like bing, like a big bing, bing, bing. I think about them quite often. Like 2, 3 times out the day, I'll be thinking about them. You know what I mean? For about 5, 10 minutes straight. I'll be thinking about, like, this could really work, but they gotta be patient. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be patient with me. You know, they could talk to me, they could reach me, they could kick it with me, they could build a relationship with me now, they could cuddle with me, they could sleep with me on the same bed. But I'm not ready to sleep with them yet. I'm just not ready. You know what I'm saying? My body's not ready. Like God hasn't gave me that because I know if I do that now, yeah, I know that's what they want. I know that's what they want. They want it all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not hating on that. I'm not saying I don't want that. I want that too. I really do. I want all of it right now too. But alignment, you know what I'm saying? It's very important about alignment. If I'm not in line with it yet, you got to be patient until it happens. Until that day happens and I'm like, babe, we're in alignment now. Or shit, hey, all the gloves are off. All the bets are off. It's baby making season now. You know what I'm saying? It's family making, you know. It's baby making season and it's family time. You know, we're gonna build a family now. You know, I hope you're ready because I've been waiting for this moment for Long fucking time, man. You know, God gave me the okay now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're okay with that, yeah, come kick it with me. Reach out. You know what I'm saying? When I get my money and I move, you know, come visit me. You know what I'm saying? Come to my house, chop it up with me, get to know me, go back to your life. You know, we can start off like that. You know what I'm saying? Or text messaging, voice, you know, voice recording like this. And because like I said, I still need to get my kids back. I still need to get all my trillions of dollars back. Which, by the way, I got my jumbo jet in San Antonio gassed up, ready for me to leave. But this is all prophecy happening. Things are happening in alignment. Yeah, I'm making music deals here, documentary deals here, Netflix deals here. You know, I'm making clothing line deals here. You know, jewelry line here. You know, construction. You know, business deals here, real estate deals here. You know, I'm doing military deals here. You know, airstriking deals. I'm doing it all. I'm doing it all, right? But I still need to get my kids. I still need my body back. I still need my health back. I need a big tune-up. You know what I'm saying? I still need a big tune-up. Now, if you're okay with all that, and you don't care about all that, you just want to know me, be with me, show me that you want to know me, be with me, and be by my side, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'll leave my door open to that all day long. But if you're not okay with that, then be patient. If you know things are not in line yet, just be patient with me. You know what I'm saying? It will happen. It's gonna happen. You gotta trust it. You gotta trust it. You gotta trust the process. You can't. You can't rush it. You know what I'm saying? I know you gotta wait. Just wait. Just wait. When the time's right, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy about sex right now. I'm just crazy about knowing you. Like, are we compatible? Can we be a companion? You know what I'm saying? The world will respect that. They'll be like, damn, King hasn't even slept with her yet. Nah, man, he's taking care of his business first. He's making sure his legacy's more important than, because once his legacy's in order and his money's right and his assets are in line and his family's in order, his family's in line, and his gifts are getting stronger, his supernatural power, his healing's getting better, his skin's glowing, all this shit's starting to happen now. I bet you it's just a matter of time he's gonna, wake up one day and get her pregnant. Or wake up one day and say, let's get married. Wake up one day and say this, say that. And by the way, women, I want more than one. I do. I deserve more than one. My heart's too big. I got too much wealth. I got too much wealth, too much resources, too much assets, too much love, too much wisdom, too much power, too much knowledge, too much of everything to just be with one woman. I have too much. And God knows that. God knows it. And I need my women to know that. That I don't want to just be with one woman. I gotta have. And if you're okay with all that, then you're the woman for me. If you're ready to have, if you're willing to have sister wives, then you're the one. You're the woman for me. I'm gonna be like God. And God's gonna do it. He's gonna do it regardless whether it's y'all two or not, or the other 4 or 5 that I have. my eyes on too. I have a lot of women on that are real beautiful that I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But there's 6 to 7 that have been pretty consistent, and then 2 that came out of the woodwork, out of nowhere, and I'm blown away, and I'm like, whoa. But this time, I'm focused on me. This time I'm focused on me. And if they don't like that, then they ain't meant for me. You know what I'm saying? If they like that, they're gonna honor that. They're gonna be like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? He has his priorities straight. He knows where he's going in life. You know, he has goals. He has ambition. He has drive. He has boundaries. He has patience. You know, he has vision. He has resource. He has wealth. He has all this planned out. That's what I want in a man. That's what I want in my husband. That's what I want in my king. Which, by the way, he is a real king. On top of all that and all this, please. So, yeah, her name starts, the yellow bone, her name starts with an S. Her last name starts with an S too. Man, she got some big old lips, bro. Big old lips. Every time I see her lips when she's talking, I'm like, can't stop looking at her lips and her eyes. And lately, her eyes, not years back, months and months back when she first met me, the energy was just off because of all the spiritual attacks I was getting here at my house, dog. You know, all the fucking spiritual attacks. So every time I'm trying to connect with her, I'll get hit spiritually, but I'm really focused on her, but I'm getting hit spiritually, you know what I'm saying? And she could see that, she sensed that. You know, that something was off. It wasn't, but she knew something was there, but she knew something was off. And I'm telling her right now, this video, that's what it was. It's the energy, the spirit realm. You know, I was getting attacked. Bad. The government didn't want me to have peace and be free and breathe again and think and heal and no. They wanted me to die. They wanted me dead. Some way, somehow, I always escape. Always. And always will. And always have. And always will. Will have. Or will be. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, I like her because she's clean. She has a good head on her shoulders. I like her style, her swag. She's not a hoe. She don't strike me as like a hoe that wants that. I want to be like attention whore. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't strike me as an attention whore. I like that. But she knows she's pretty. She knows she got it. Yeah, by the way, she looks really good with blonde hair, dude. She looks good either way. But she dyed her hair not too long ago. I don't know if it's still blonde, but when I saw her hair blonde, I said, fuck. She's a yellow bone blonde hair. Shit. Hey, dog, shit matched her. Beautiful. God damn. I said, baby girl, you just nailed it. You just fucking nailed it. Then she took a picture of her in the kitchen. I don't know who took the picture, but anyways, whoever, that picture of her in the kitchen was explosive, bro. It was bombing, bro. It was bombing. I said, damn, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're really getting somewhere. And I love how she has her house so clean. And I love her dog, by the way. The first time I laid eyes on her dog, I said I love that dog, man. That dog looks like that dog could be my best friend. Best friend. But I saw her kitchen, how clean it was. By the way, I'm sure she's a millionaire. I'm pretty sure she's in the millionaire range. And she has a platform. I know she's a successful woman. That lady. But yeah, man, I picture her in the kitchen. I was like, man, I would love to just drink some wine with her, smoke a cigarillo, some good ass stroll on the balcony with her, kick our feet up on a soft chair, stick out the balcony, smoke, cheers to the wine glass, go inside, munch out, eat some pizza, whatever, watch some TV. I was already thinking like that. Like I could picture that shit where I was like, man, but I'm manifesting it. I am. I'm doing my part. Because I like what I see. I do. I like what I see, but I also got all this other shit, I gotta deal with, take care of. Not deal with, but I gotta take care of. So I hope she hears this message, which I know she will. And I would love for her to reach out to me on Facebook. Just look me up, Richard Guetta in Corpus Christi, Texas. You'll see my European flag with my photo on it. That's my newest Facebook. Just reach out to me on Messenger. And yeah, we'll take it from there. And then the other girl, the singer, her name starts with an A. God damn, bro, she's balmy too. She's drop dead gorgeous too. She sings like a beautiful, great singer, bro. I like that she likes to drink too. I like that she doesn't drink to get drunk either. She just drinks to get buzzed like me. I like that she's a lot like. I always told God I want a Latina, a yellow bone, a white girl, Asian girl, a Middle Eastern girl, and I want at least 6 wives, maybe 6. I want to start off with 2 to 3 right now, and then if I want more, I'll get more. Because I got that jumbo jet, bro. I got big yachts, bro. I need to fill them up with a bunch of kids and wives. You know what I'm saying? So, a bunch of promised lands all over the world, big old palaces, east wing, north wing, south wing, west wing, 3-4 story palaces, and 5-6 story palaces. I don't know, probably more than 2 or 3 stories. Some of them are. But yeah, that singer, goddamn, bro. I think she had a bad relationship and she's looking for somebody special, and I'm like, little do you know, right here. But I told God, I said, you know what's up. You already know what's up. You already know. So I'm manifesting that too. My heart desires that. My heart desires her too. My yellow bone, my singer. Well, they're not mine yet, but my heart desires them. You know what I'm saying? My heart desires them. I ain't gonna lie. I got other 3 suitors. 3. Yeah, 3. There's another yellow bone, young girl, well, younger lady, younger woman. She's younger. This one's a little bit younger. She's like her mid-20s. 27, I think. And then the white girl, there's a white girl that I've been eyeballing for a while. She lives in a beautiful property, dude, like promised land, like somewhere in the mountains, hills. I've been praying for her too, dog, big time. Because I really like her. I really, really like her. I like her a lot. And there's this other girl, she calls God Papa. I like how she calls God Papa. Yeah, you know Papa, when Papa says, and when I heard that shit, I like this girl. She has braces. Her teeth are beautiful, by the way, but she has braces still. So I was like, can't wait till. I wonder how she'll look without her braces. And she's a white woman too. She's blonde hair, blue eyes, beautiful eyes. And when she smiles, I know she has braces, and I was like, I wonder how she'll look without them. She look beautiful either way, with braces or without them. I think she looks beautiful with braces. I could just imagine when she has them without, and her teeth are completely done. You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, I gotta get like 2 or 3, 4 braces right here to shut that little gap I have there. Hey, I'm telling you, man, I'll be back. Just need a good tune-up. I won't look the same. I won't feel the same, move the same, think the same. I won't act the same because I'll feel different. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I told God, whoever reaches out first is the one that matches me. Be the first one to get married. You know what I'm saying? Be the first wife that I married. Or the first one that I sleep with, have a kid with, you know, shit like that. Be the first one I do business with, go out with, eat with, talk to, get to know. So it's up to them. You know what I'm saying? It's all up to them. I'm not forcing nothing. The ball's in their court. I know what my heart desires. I know what I deserve too, and I know my value. You know what I'm saying? I know my worth. So yeah, I know the yellow bone chick, the S starts with S. I know she's disappointed. I can tell she's disappointed in her decisions she made in the past when she first met me. Because I know she met somebody, and I know that somebody was just using her for money. I know when she looks at me, she knows I'm nothing like that. I'm the complete opposite. I'm going to help her with her money, you know what I'm saying? Help her become more successful, more happy. Like, I add to people's life. I don't take nothing from people. I never took nothing from people. If I ever saw something that should be taken from people, is their sadness, their sorrow, their poverty, their problems. Because I know if I take that away, I'll give them room to add. You know, they'll have room so I could add to their problem. You know, add to their resources, add to their money. You know, take all their problems away. They could breathe and think straight, right? Then I'll be like, okay, now I can plant seeds and bricks and foundation and build with you here. You know, you want to be successful, right? Well, help me with my clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Help me with Got You Women clothing line and kids line. So whenever we have kids, you know, when people have kids, they could enjoy the kids clothing line, the women clothing line, the purses, the kids enjoy the shoes, the little girl dresses, and the little kids t-shirts, and, you know, hats. Which, by the way, I'm offering that to that girl. You know, because I know I don't know what business she's really involved in, but I was on, maybe you could tell your boss or what you're doing, maybe you could cut that 9 to 5 to like, 9 to 12 and then work 12 to 5 with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to, but maybe you could enjoy my job as well. You could cut back yours and do mine, not do mine, but work with me. Of course, I'll pay you. Of course, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you. And the more successful we get, the more money, we all get. You know what I'm saying? The more money we'll all make. So it's up to you, how successful you want to be. And I know you'll take the offer because everything I touch turns to gold, and I'm going to help you. You're not going to be alone. I'll help you with color, style. You could send me pictures and I'll be like, yeah, I like that. I really like that. I'll be like, yeah, that one's going to be a hot sell right there, Yeah, those colors are perfect. Or I'll be like, no, I don't really like that one. All the other ones, yes, but not that one. All the 90% of the pictures you show me, yeah, I love, but not this one. Take that one out. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I didn't like it either. I'll be like, I told you. All right, now I can breathe. Because I didn't want that to ruin, I don't want shit like that in my, if I don't like it, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, let me know. If I don't like it either too, I'll be like, I don't want it either. Shit. So, yeah, hopefully she listens to this, which I know she is, and she will. And hopefully she reaches out to me. And my business partners reach out to her and, tell her, he would like for you to work with him and start, I don't know if you know too much about clothing lines or material or cotton and, style and colors and, just shit like that. Shit like that has to do with brands, clothing line brands. But we're here to help you. What King would like for you to pick out the colors, the styles. He likes the way you dress. He would love to see you in his brand one day. Which, by the way, hint, hint, I would love to see that. You and that singer, you know what I'm saying? I was like, if y'all, because y'all two got curves. And y'all two look good in dresses. Like, I love sundresses. I love seeing women in sundresses, man. I think sundresses are so fucking beautiful on women, man. Especially curvy women. Certain dresses. A lot of women look good in a lot of things, but sundresses are beautiful. Then you can help me out with, like windbreakers for women. Shorts, shirts, everything. Y'all women wear tank tops. I don't know whatever the fuck y'all wear. Blue jeans. Other style dresses like dinner dresses and shit like that, which I'm into. I love seeing women like nightclub dresses. Nah, not nightclub, but like ballroom dresses. You know what I'm saying? Like dancing, going out to go dance. Or like office clothes. Like business clothes, to wear in a corporation, when you're in a conference room, you're wearing Bugatti clothes, everyone's gonna be like, God damn, dog. It's you all tailor made. Throwing it out there, ladies, girls, just throwing it out there. I don't know if that singer will have time because she's a successful singer. That's all she does is sing, and I want her to. I told her too, spiritually, in the spirit, like just keep singing, baby. Just keep singing. Just keep singing. Don't ever stop singing. That's your calling. You know what I mean? But hopefully, if we do, if it does work out between us, hopefully you'll learn how to be a mom and still sing, and cook in the kitchen and still sing, and travel with me on the plane and yachts, and walk on the beach with us and with me and still sing. You know what I mean? Me and the family, the kids, the other sister wives, and the whole family, by a bonfire, and still sing. And we'll put it on YouTube and TikTok, and the world will fucking love it, dude. We'll fucking be successful. Big time. Big time. If you just follow my lead, if you just submit to what I'm telling you, follow my lead, and then as as we grow and get in line more and more and more, and I see you submit, I'll be like, bro, it's over now. We're a trillionaire family, bro. Trillionaire family. Biggest fucking empire worldwide. Everything we do is just... Everything we do turns to gold now because of King. King knows what's up. King knows how to turn dirt into gold. Water into wine. Pressure into diamonds. So, anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. This is a good video. I hope y'all watched, every second of it, every minute up until now. I know I talked a while, 2 hours, 12, 13 minutes now, so we'll go ahead and jump in the shower, get cleaned up, eat a little bit, probably snack, rest again. But stay tuned till the next video. By the way, man, the 3rd, something's gonna happen on the 3rd, I'm sure. Pretty sure, man. I'm ready for whatever God has in store for me. So pray for me like I pray for you. Much love. And I'm out. Baby girl. My baby girl out there, my daughter that I haven't met. Just know I love you. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to hear your name. What's your name? Just can't wait. Just can't wait to know more about you. And finally meet you. I really can't wait, but I know I'm gonna have to. So if you can reach me in the spirit realm, in my dreams, I'll be so happy with that too. I love to hear you speak in your dream, in my dream, and hear your name. And what's your name? Know your name. Know how old you are. I just love to talk to you. Okay, Mom? Much love. Daddy loves you, okay? Bye.